The Journey of Amara. Amara was a bright and curious young woman from a small town in a distant country. From a young age, she was fascinated by the world beyond her own, and she knew that English was a key to unlocking that world. She studied hard, watching English movies with subtitles, listening to English songs and reading books in English. Over time, Amara's understanding of the language grew strong. She could follow conversations, understand the news, and even enjoy complex stories and jokes. However, speaking was a different story. Whenever Amara tried to speak in English, her mind would go blank. Words she knew and understood seemed to slip away the moment she needed them. Her tongue felt heavy, and she often stumbled over simple phrases. This made her nervous and self-conscious. She worried that others would judge her or laugh at her mistakes. One day, Amara was invited to a gathering where most people spoke English. She was excited but also anxious. At the event, she listened intently, understanding everything that was being said. But when someone asked her a question in English, she froze. Her heart raced and her cheeks flushed with embarrassment as she struggled to find the right words. But then something unexpected happened. A kind woman named Sarah noticed Amara's discomfort. Instead of pressing her for an answer, Sarah smiled warmly and said, "It's okay. Take your time." This small gesture gave Amara the courage to try. She began to speak slowly, carefully choosing her words. She made mistakes, but Sarah listened patiently, nodding encouragingly. As the evening went on, Amara found herself speaking more and more. Her words flowed more easily, and she even started to enjoy the conversation. After the event, Sarah pulled Amara aside and said, "You did great tonight. Remember, everyone starts somewhere. The more you practice, the easier it will become. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we all learn." Amara went home that night feeling proud of herself. She realized that her fear of speaking had been holding her back more than her actual ability. She decided to practice speaking English every day, even if it was just to herself in the mirror. She started joining more English-speaking groups, making friends who understood her struggles and supported her growth. Over time, Amara's confidence grew. She still made mistakes, but she no longer let them stop her. She knew that understanding was a huge step, and speaking was just the next part of her journey. With each conversation, she became more fluent and comfortable in expressing herself. Amara's story spread in her community, inspiring others who were also struggling with the same issue. They saw that it was possible to overcome the fear of speaking English, and that understanding the language was already a significant achievement. Together, they formed a group where they could practice and learn from each other, turning their challenges into a shared journey of growth. And so, Amara's journey continued, but now she walked it with confidence, knowing that every word spoken, no matter how imperfect, was a step closer to fluency. This story shows that even if speaking English is difficult at first, with patience, practice, and support, it's possible to improve and gain confidence.